Warning, this is a family-friendly radio. Children of all ages are welcome to participate.
This is my grandpa's geocaching talk show. And now for our latest news.
Hello, this is Hikerjamz
and Crazycritter1966.
and we're back again for another exciting adventure of geocaching. Episode 26.
I'm lost as to where we're at right now.
Yeah, I think it is, but might be 27. We'll look and see. Okay, so anyway, here we are in the one and only Sunshine State,
The golf capital of the world.
Naples, Florida, and coming to you from our little studio here, and it's pretty nice. We had a lot going on this week, and of course we, told everybody that we was going to go geocaching and have some stories to tell, but things got a little down, and we couldn't quite make that. But like they say, we'll do it again next week.
At least we'll try. Things should be settling down now.
We've got a lot of them going on, and Vujija is wanting to go to one of the state parks up here and find that oldest cache in Florida. So I think that'd be a good one to go to. It's gonna cost us a couple bucks to get in, but yeah, hey, and we spend that much on little swag and stuff that we put in the caches. So I don't think it's gonna be such a bad deal.
No, sounds like a pretty good deal.
Yeah. So it's only 10 miles from here. And it gave us something to do, because I think she said it takes about a half an hour to get to it and back, or a half an hour. She said it's a good drive.
If it's only 10 miles, it ain't going to take a half an hour to get to it.
No, from where we got to go to get it.
Oh, okay.
From after we get there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That was just the park where they got the big eagle spread out there for the...
oh, okay.
Kind of like a power cache.
Right.
Yeah. So, that sounds interesting. Let me look and see here. I'll see if I can give you a GC code on that one. I got the GC code, but it's just a little bit different than what I was used to looking at. Because this was put out in 2000, in December 2000. And there's no numbers in the GC code at all. The GC code for this Christmas cache, it's called GCFA.
Very short.
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
GCFA.
Never seen one without numbers before.
You can't say that no more.
Nope.
And it's got 163 favorite points.
Wow. That's a
Yeah.
lot of favorite points for a cache.
Yeah, like I said, it was hidden in 12, 25, 2000. And geocaching started in, I can't remember what month it was, but it was in 2000.
Mm-hmm.
And there's been 460 finds and 12 DNFs.
Oh, don't you know them 12 DNFs are sitting back just thinking, what the world's going on? Everybody else is finding it.
Yeah, there was a lot of people from out of state come down here and try to find out while they was down here.
Wow.
On vacation or visiting. Let's see. And here's this is cool. I was reading the last log on it. It was posted on one of the when I'm on a watch list for this, so every time somebody logs it, I get a email, and it says, "My Uncle Richard turned me on to geocaching today. I logged my first cache after a short tromp through the woods. Glad we saw the 6-foot diamondback rattlesnake after we found this one."
You'll see a lot of 3.5, 5, and 6 foot rattlesnakes here in Florida.
Yeah.
And they're real big around, too.
I wonder if they got a picture on there. They got a couple pictures here. I wonder. No, that was a picture of them. It says the presence of panthers.
Yep.
This is a bowling pin.
Bowling pin.
Yeah. This travel bug made it easier to find. Oh. The guy's holding a regular size bowling pin up.
Huh.
With a TB riveted to it.
Oh boy.
Let's see. Well, maybe they set that. Maybe that's what it is. This is a travel bug, and they probably set. I think I did read that where they set the travel bug up next to it because it wouldn't fit.
Yeah, you said something about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be a good reason it wouldn't fit.
Yeah, because it is actually a regular size cache.
Okay.
And that bowling pin is huge.
A little bit bigger than a regular size.
You would have to have like maybe one of those plastic totes, lock and lock, one of them huge ones.
Right, like the forget
yeah,
it.
like the ones we got.
We know what we're talking about.
Yeah. The ones that you could hide, 4 or 5 cats in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Tupperware.
Big Tupperware. Yeah. $12.95 at your local store there.
Mm-hmm.
I won't mention no names, but hey, I heard that. What was that one store? Yeah, Menards.
Okay.
We're still running those plastic zombie geocache containers, the ammo cans, for $6.
Okay.
Yeah. Only thing is, though, it's got zombies on it and stuff. I guess this is the era for zombies, but be all right if you had a bunch of little zombie things to put in it.
That'd be pretty neat.
Oh, what happened now? Your mom or your aunt? Yeah, your aunt cleaned out the boys' room.
Gave us all kinds of little toys for geocaches.
Yeah, he outgrew them, and some of them they don't even know who it belonged to.
Gee, we probably have what?
Three.
More than 50 little toys now that we can put in geocaches.
3 plastic grocery bags full. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna be out and putting in some refreshing some of them containers with some toys. They're nice. I mean, they're like
the Ninja Turtles, Batman, little football players. All kinds of little things like that.
I don't think there's 2 of the same, so
no.
And so that's going to go in the car tomorrow.
Oh yeah, and there's a couple little like My Ponies things for girls too.
Yeah, there's little stuff in there. Wow, we're ready to go. We just have to get there. And there was a couple, 3 of them up there by Davis Boulevard that we was going to check out too. We might probably get to that this week sometime. We're going to have to run up there to our local store and buy some soda.
Yep, soda in Florida, not pop. It's Coke in Texas, soda in Florida, and pop up north.
Now, it's going to take me another month to get used to that.
Well, that's okay. It took me a long time to get used to pop, and now I'm saying pop while I'm down here. I got to get used to soda again.
Right. Well, I'm going down here on the 23rd of December, and they're talking about, they got a picture of the Christmas cash and bowling pin TB. You want to take a look at this?
Oh, you want me to come over there and look?
Yeah, that's what they done. It's an ammo can for the geocache, but there's the bowling pin right there.
Yeah, I would say that TB's just a bit too big for that cache.
Where's this one here? Look at this one here.
Now, you do realize the people listening can't see what you're looking at.
I know. They can go. I give them the GC code.
Okay.
They can go up there and look at it for themselves.
Let them go
there's
look.
a good picture. Look at there. He got it riveted onto that bowling pin.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Right. And then there's the little tag. I guess it's...
Yeah.
We need to get some laminated paper.
Mm-hmm.
Because what you've got going out. You want to talk about that?
Why not?
Okay. Here's what was holding us up this week for getting out and geocaching.
Okay, you'll have to forgive me if I cry, because it's still a little rough. My uncle, we came down from Ohio because my uncle was really sick. Found out he had pancreatic cancer. And on December 22nd, he passed away. And we was trying to stay as close to home as we could because we didn't want to be too far away from him. So that's why we didn't get out caching. So what I did is I got a TB, and he owned his own wrecker service for, God, probably about 35 years. And the man worked very hard every day of his life for those 35 years. So I took a TB, and we're going to go down and get some kind of little toy wrecker and connect it to the TB and send it out in memory of my Uncle Bill. And he wanted to travel when he retired, but because of the cancer, he didn't get to travel. And I wanted to go to as many places, states, countries as possible. And the one place he did mention just a few days before he passed away was that he wanted to go to Nova Scotia. So I'm hoping that somebody out there somewhere can help this TB find its way to Nova Scotia for Uncle Bill.
Yeah. So that we found a TB one time. Some woman put it out there in memory of her grandmother.
Right.
And it had a little bison tube attached to it, and that's where they had the instructions to what happened. You know, that they put it out there so that she could travel, and it had, I think, 25,000 miles on it.
Wow.
So sometimes it helps when people see what reason they want it to travel for, and any other TB, most people put it out there and says, there's no goals, there's no place in particular, it can go wherever it wants to, but we want to try to get this one to go at least to Nova Scotia.
If nowhere else, just because that's the last place that he wanted to go, and he never got that chance.
Yeah, and so we're going to set that one off down here in Naples in the next couple days. So we're going to go to the little, what's it called, Dollar Tree, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll start there. We'll go to Walmart. We'll go to, there's all kind of stores down here where for kids' toys and stuff. And we're going to find a tow truck. And being that the TB is on a chain, we're going to try to attach it to the boom on the back of that tow truck.
I know he would really love that.
Yeah, so we're going to make it as nice as we can, and maybe we could buy a little sheet of that laminated paper to put that little note that we copied and made into it. And as soon as we get that out there, we'll let you know, and probably be next week's show. We can give you the number to keep an eye on that and watch it travel, and we just hope it stays out there. And so that's what was going on this week, and right now everything's settled. They're having the viewing and services tomorrow, Monday,
Right, tomorrow.
at 5 o'clock.
5 to 7.
5 to 7. And so after tomorrow, things will be hopefully back to normal.
Or at least a little better, anyway.
Right. So, hey, I got some video. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I had some videos of the coons down here fighting over the food bowl, and it was awesome. But anyway, I got it on my old camcorder, and it runs on cassette, and I cannot upload it from the cassette to the internet.
Oh, boy.
But what I can do, and I've done this before, I can set it up on the TV and play it on the TV, and then set my camera on a tripod
And record the
record
TV.
the TV on my camera. And that's cool because, used to, well, back before I met you, I had that VCR. And, well, actually, not that VCR, the one I had before that one, because I bought a new one thinking I really going to do some super videos, But the one I had before that, I could record it onto the tape. And then I'd have it too, saved on the tape.
Okay.
But this one I can't because we don't have a VCR. We've got one. Did we save one?
We have a VCR.
All right. So, being that they're hard to find anymore, I think the best thing to do is just record that from my camera. I set it up and zoom in to where all you see is the picture. You don't see the TV or the wall behind it or anything like that. And when it's done, it looks like I recorded it right off of the video off of my camera.
Yeah, it would.
Comes out good, though. It looks like the original recording. So I got the tripod out. Now I gotta get a battery for my little remote. I tried that out today. The only thing it would do is zoom in and out. It wouldn't pause or anything, stop it or nothing. The batteries was completely drained. It did stop it once, but when I zoomed it all the way back in, that was the end of the battery.
Yeah.
So it's one of them little round, an iCad, little flat, looks like a quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those. So yeah, I've got one somewhere in storage if you want to look for it.
I've seen it, but I don't know that I want to dig through all them boxes again.
I think it'd be just as easy and quick as to spend $2, $3 on and get a 2-pack.
Well, yeah, because we've packed and unpacked and repacked and packed and unpacked and repacked too many times in the last 3 weeks.
Well, I was out there the other day looking for something. What was it? A paper hole puncher.
Right.
I got a 3-hole puncher and had some papers I had to put in a folder. And I went out there and I went through every box we had. And the boxes that's marked kitchen stuff had blankets in it.
Well, that's because we repacked it when we was taking out the stuff we thought we only needed.
Yeah. And anyway, I looked through every box out there and took everything out and looked in every box out there and I couldn't find it. Well, this motorhome we're in, they've got little compartments underneath our seats here at the table. And I knew there was a box in there, but I didn't know what was in it. And I pulled that box out, and there's that paper puncher right there in that box.
After spending all that time in that hot storage shed looking for it.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't too bad. It was only 81 yesterday.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Misery.
81 degrees in the end of December.
Oh, boy, I'm not going to want to look... I'm not looking forward to summer at all.
It's going to be 82 tomorrow, Monday.
I'm sweating already.
Yeah.
I don't need to know.
It's nice, though, but, this motorhome's got 2 air conditioners on it. One in the front part and one in the bedroom.
But you can only run one at a time.
Well, yeah. But, I mean, if... we can't get uncomfortable. I mean, we've got... It was cold in here today, sitting at about 72.
Oh, shoot, and I was sweating.
Yeah, well... Yeah. You're I think the reason I've got cold is because... it's winter time. No matter what, my body says it's winter time. It's December. I'm supposed to be getting my jacket on and stuff. How many times I get up in the morning and put my jacket on and go outside,
And
it'd
I'm
be
walking outside
66 degrees out there.
And what do? I walk outside and go, it feels wonderful.
Yeah. Gonna get some used to. How long it take you? 2 years, one whole year to get used to the winter.
Yeah.
Of course, you came up there. When did you come up?
I moved to Florida in...
No, in Ohio.
Oh, in Ohio. I was there for 3 years. It's 2014. What, 2011?
What month do you know?
September.
September.
Right.
So it was already starting to cool off down there. Up there.
I was really, really cold that first year.
Yeah.
Because I'd been here for 15 years and it never got cold.
I know we had the furnace set up on 75 and 80.
And I was still freezing.
Oh, boy. I was down to all I could take off without getting arrested.
And then the second year I was there, it was a lot better. And by the third year, I loved it.
Yeah.
And then I get used to it, and I moved back down here to the heat where I just
You're going to have to change too, because your body got used to that. It's wintertime. It's going to be you got to be.
I have an excuse though.
No, well, yeah. Everybody's got an excuse for something. I got an excuse for being.
No, I have an excuse because I am 48 years old and I'm going through the change, so I'm hot all the time.
Okay. Well, that took care of that one.
There we go.
We move along.
Hey, we don't have any geocaches to talk about. Let's talk about something.
We got to talk about something.
Now, that was not anything
Hey,
bad.
I want to thank everybody for the Christmas cards I got this year.
There you go.
I got more Christmas cards after I moved down here than I've gotten in up there in Ohio. But I got one from K&B, Kenny Gibb and his wife.
Right.
I got one from
Paul and his family.
Paul Suggett.
Pilot Suggs.
Yeah, got one from him. I got one from... Oh, there's that one we got from our vet.
Oh, yeah, we got one from the vet.
And let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 different people signed that card. You know, everybody that works at the
Everybody in
veterinary
the office, right.
signed that card. And then I know they're probably not listening to the show, but anyway. There's the one from Ken and Billy. And here's the one from Paul, Joanne, Alicia, and Jaden.
And we got one from my Aunt Jerry and her family.
Okay, yeah. Got one from that truck driver,
George
up there.
Right.
In Marion, Ohio. He was where I worked at. They are other company. He did a lot of delivering back and forth to us from Marion, and he sent me one. So yeah, so then I had to get real busy and go out and buy some cards and send back to him, because you don't when you don't expect one from somebody, like, you know, usually every year, you know, somebody's going to send you one, so you go out and buy enough for everybody. And we had to go out and buy some just for the ones that we wasn't expecting.
Well, too, though, because of what was going on with Uncle Bill, we just wasn't thinking a whole lot about Christmas and what was going on.
Right. Yeah, we didn't have a Christmas. Of course, at our age, I didn't miss it. I mean,
it was a little rough for me because
yeah,
it was rough.
So next year, hopefully we'll see a tree or something up, or some lights here.
It should be better.
And so anyway, hope everybody else had a good Christmas, and hope everybody has a good New Year's when it comes around, which is, when's that, the next week?
Today's, I don't even know what day it is. I think it's the 27th, isn't it?
Yeah, this is the 27th.
Okay.
It'll be next Wednesday. Wednesday's the last day of the week. Wednesday, the 31st, will be New Year's Eve, and then Thursday is New Year's Day.
Ah, okay.
So all those people up there where I was working, they're going to be off the 31st, the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th.
Ooh.
Yeah, they got an extra day for New Year's.
They ought to enjoy that.
Yeah. Say hi to all those people that I used to work with. Maybe one of them's finally picked up the station here and maybe
You
listened
think?
in. Let's see. We got anything here that anybody's found? You guys said you had some travel bugs that moved.
Yeah. One of them, this guy had for about a month and a half, and it only moved 3 miles in that month and a half he had it. But that's okay because he placed it in the cache, so maybe it'll go somewhere.
Yeah, right. So
Another one I don't remember for sure.
I don't know if it was because of the winter months or the holidays coming up or what it was, but for some reason it didn't get out. But like we thought it should have went. It can't get no miles on it. I mean, some of them were moving them around while they was finding caches.
Right, they was doing the visiting.
But it was kind of like a restricted area, where they only went so far with it, 2 mile here, 1 mile here,
Right.
0.3 miles here, things like that.
I like to see the mileage put on them, but I was kind of glad that they finally dropped them in the cache, so maybe somebody would take them out of state.
Well, I got my pocket queries to work.
About time.
Wow, I've been a month trying to get that to work.
Yeah.
And I figured it out, kind of. Every day, I had it set up to give me a pocket query every day, because that way I could hurry up and figure out what I was doing wrong. And what I was doing wrong, I think, was on which kind of cache would I want on that pocket query. They had the options of ones that and that/and. And I was putting the ones on there that I haven't found, and I was putting the ones on there that I have found. Okay, where's that put you? You don't know what to send to you because of the ones you haven't found and the ones you have found. And then I had the ones that, let's see, there's different options. Ones that are archived and ones that are not archived. All kinds of different questions and things, which ones to choose from.
You confused them.
Yeah, I confused it. Every day I get an email that says we can't, something wrong here. It was saying something's wrong. They couldn't create one. And so every day I go up there and change something on it. I've changed it from my home destination to my coordinates, and that didn't work. And I changed it from what kind of attributes to put in it. I checked every attribute on there, and then I unchecked all of them, and that didn't work either. So finally I just unchecked everything. Only thing I left checked on it was the ones that I haven't found.
Yeah.
And I'm getting them. I started getting them every day now. So now I went to where I get them on Monday, Wednesday, and a Friday.
Okay.
So that way, if I get something new on a Monday, I can get it Tuesday. I get something new Wednesday, I can get it Thursday, whatever. And then the Friday, what I would find on there would be for the weekend, because I checked for the month. So anything that was going on within a month, I would get that email for it. A little complicated, but I was close to calling somebody or sending somebody an email to say, well, how do I get my pocket query to work?
And they would have told you, don't confuse it. And then you would have been confused.
Yeah, I would have. So now that I know all this, if anybody has any trouble with their pocket queries, let me know.
There you go.
And we're going to take a little short one right here.
We'll be back after this commercial.
Geocachers, check it out. FTF Geocacher Magazine, the magazine for geocachers written by geocachers. FTF offers practical advice, hints and tips, cacher bios, and milestones, geocaching events, trail tales, and all things geo-related. Check it out at www.ftfgeocacher.com. Hello, fellow geocachers. We would like to take this opportunity to introduce TravelFleas.com, We are a company devoted to expanding your fun and adventure while geocaching. It's always exciting when you discover a cache, and for many of us, it's even a bigger thrill when there's a trackable hidden inside the cache. Discovering a trackable and being able to move it along its journey involves us more in the game. Now you, your group, and your clubs can become part of the journey by attaching your own personalized travel fleas to a trackable and go along for the ride. What are travel fleas, you ask? They are brightly colored, durable metal tags personalized with your geocaching username. Instead of just signing a log and moving on, let other geocachers know who you are by attaching your personalized travel fleas tag to a trackable and join the journey. To purchase your personalized travel fleas, visit our website at travelfleas.com. Happy geocaching, the team at travelfleas.com.
This part of Geocaching Talk Show is sponsored by Cache Advance. For a full line of geocaching needs, visit their website today. They are an official Groundspeak distributor and they have everything you need for geocaching supplies. That's www.cache-advance.com.
If you would like to donate to Aftercache, you can go to www.donateaftercache.com. There you can choose the payment type that best suits you. Any amount is appreciated, and we thank you in advance for your generous support. That's www.donateaftercache.com.
All right, we're back again, and just to let you know, we're going to run through some of the places where you can find us. The website, our address is Hikerjamz talkshow.com, and there you can find a lot of different pictures and things that we've posted on there under geocaching photos. Let's see, we are on Twitter at Hikerjamz at Hikerjamz. Yeah, there you go, at Hikerjamz. Or you can go to twitter.com/Hikerjamz. If you want to send us a message, a brief message, we are on speakpipe.com/Hikerjamz. And there you can send up to a 90-second message. And if you need more time than that, you could just send what you have and do it all over again and to continue with whatever it is that you wanted to say. We're on Tumblr, and that's under Hikerjamz. Also, the shows we are on now we're on iTunes. Let's see, under Aftercache. Yeah, there's two of them up there. One of them is an old one that when we had the other program of the show that we did live, but look for the one for Hikerjamz After Cache. And we're on what was that other one there? We're on Stitcher. Under just search for geocaches or geocaching. Just search geocaching and you'll see it there. After Cache. I think it's Hikerjamz After Cache on there too. And let's see, Open Caching North America. If you go to blog.opencaching.us, we're on there every week also. Where the blogger there, Mr. Yuck, puts it on there every week, and he's got a lot of other blogs and stuff too if you like to read about other things happening. We're on YouTube under Hikerjamz1, and you can find us on that as well. And let's see, what else can we put on there? I think that's about it. I mean, there might be a few other things on there, but there's enough to get you started. And let's see, geocaching. If you go to geocaching.com, now there's nothing to do with our show, But on geocaching.com, if you go to community and go down to blog, a little pop down screen, and you click on blog, there's a lot of things going on there every week too. I don't know, there's the last one they put on here is called All I Got for Christmas Was a DNF.
Not what you want on Christmas.
Right. But it says DNFs are an important part of the geocaching experience and maybe one of the most frustrating parts. The questions start to boil over. Is it even here? Why is the hint so vague? Can't anyone post a picture which offers a clue? Why? But as we learn through exploring, it's not often the destination but the journey. So, even if you don't find it, you're going to see a lot of things that you have never found before.
Right.
The scenery. They even got this on. This is by Josh and Liz, Peanuts or Pretzels.
Okay.
Yeah, they got on there. So, and they travel all around the world, and they got a video on here. The best geocache we never found in New Zealand. It was a DNF.
But imagine all the things you could see, like you said, you could see while you're looking for it.
Right. There's a lot of people. They just hold their head to the ground and walk up to it, sign it, and walk back to their car and whatever.
You can miss a lot of nice scenery by doing that.
And then they showed that geocaching.com has recently released 6 shiny new geocaching souvenirs for Greece, Mexico, Belgium, Brazil, and how do you pronounce that one?
Croatia.
Croatia, and Italy.
Oh.
So, in case any of these countries are still on your bucket list, or if you're planning a return trip, check out the Pocket Dictionary of Common Phrases Used in Geocaching. They're perfect for starting or ending a fantastic log entry. So, we go down through here and read about all that. There's this one reminds me of the one I found at your favorite one. With
You're not
the
mentioning.
Duke.
Oh, the Duke.
Yeah, there's a picture of the statue standing there, and the guy's got his hat laying on one hand, and he's got the GPS hanging off of the other hand. That was Brazil. Take a virtual. These are all virtuals, I believe. They're all virtuals that they've got on here. Belgium, Dutch, French, and German. Greece, which is Greek. Mexico, Spanish. Italy, Italian. Croatia is Croatian.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they've even got Croatia is also known as the land of 1,000 islands. It's home to the 5 immiscible geocaches, and they posted all these on here for you to read about them and everything. So just go to geocaching.com and go down to what did I say? Go down to community, or over to community, and then when the drop down screen comes up, go down to blog. A lot of interesting things on there. So there's 2 different blogs, that and Open Caching North America, which is blog.opencaching.us. All right, and does anybody have what's that one called? Google Earth. Yeah, Google Earth is another map that you can go to. Let's see, where did my screen go? Come on. Okay. There we are. Thought I'd done wiped out the show there. Oops. Okay, yeah. Google Earth, you can also connect that to your geocaching off of your page on geocaching.com. I don't know if it's for premium members or for anyone, but it'll also bring up, if you connect it right, That's another thing that took me forever to figure out. If you connect it right, it will show all the geocaches on that map too. But they jump around a little bit because it's live satellite.
Okay.
So there's a big difference in that. It's not a stationary thing. If you let it settle down and kind of watch it bounce back and forth a little pin, and you can get a pretty good idea. But you can run your mouse over that map, and down at the bottom it'll run the coordinates wherever that little mouse is. You can read where your coordinates are.
Right.
And you can pinpoint it a lot easier there. All right, what else we got?
Good question.
Yeah. Well, we're 40 minutes into the show.
Hey, we've done pretty good.
Yeah, we did. 5 minutes to go. So, get those calls in. The voice. What do you call them? Audio.
Audio, voicemails, emails.
Emails. Yeah, the email for our show is. I thought you was going to say.
Go ahead.
Radio Talk Show 2013 at gmail.com. Now, if you send any email at all, if you want to send pictures, you want to send audio, you want to send video, you want to send anything you can send to me on that email, be sure in the subject line to put ACB, After Cache Broadcasting, because it goes, all this mail that I get from everybody is going into my junk mail, and if it doesn't say ACB on it, I delete it. So you can send me $1 million, and if it don't have that on there, I'll never get it. You don't have to send that though.
Hey, I'll take 500,000. It don't have to be $1 million.
500,000 would be plenty to last us for another month or two.
There you go, especially in Naples.
I think I would go on a cruise somewhere and just geocache all day and then come back.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and send us that 500,000. We'd appreciate it.
Send each one of us one, and we'll go on 2 trips.
And then we'll bring back all the pictures of the geocaches we went on. Thank you. See, your money was well spent.
There you go. I am on Pinterest too, under I don't know what.
Oh, shame on you.
I got a lot of pictures, geocaching pictures and things on there, and let me find out where I'm at on there. I don't get up there too often, but I see a lot of people are getting on there and copying my. What was it, 100 reasons to geocache or something like that? 100 things you should do while geocaching or something.
I don't remember.
Oh, there's always somebody. I would say probably 10 people a week is sharing that picture. So, all right, we got 2 minutes left, so we're going to call it a week. And, wow, I sure hope we got something next week about our geocaching trip, because I'm ready to get out there. So, until next week, this is Hikerjamz
and Crazycritter1966.
And we say, cache you later.